Good morning to all. We are Team Amping, Group 2 ACD 2 under Ma'am Phyllis Bernadine A. Sumatra, and we will be presenting to you our Peace Project report on what has happened in the last 3 weeks since the start of this project. The title of our Peace Project is called Amping, a Cebuano word that directly translates to take care. Amping is a peace project created by second-year Bachelor of Science in Accountancy students of Xavier University, Ateneo de Cagayan. This project aims to reinforce individuals, especially those who are going through things we all don't know about. Our goal is to drive everyone to be in a state of self-care and improve their mental health and overall well-being, thus the title Amping.
Amping aims to address problems concerning the self. We are all fighting silent battles other people don't know of, and whatever they may be, this peace project aims to radiate a message of motivation and assurance that things will get better soon. Some of the issues to be discussed and addressed are toxic positivity, self-loathing, self-doubt, insecurities, and self-worth. Our project objectives include the following: to raise awareness in the issues of mental health and the importance of self-care, as well as provide support for others to love and embrace themselves. To make use of the power of media as an accessible and optimal medium in promoting peace, utilizing its various tools and social media platforms to reach a broader community online, as well as metrics in measuring the project's effectiveness, and to achieve high levels of views and interactions in a period of 2 weeks. Project Amping particularly targets people who are present and active in social media platforms who want to find a safe space for their emotions and to serve as their daily dose of inspiration and motivation. It is where people can conveniently visit anytime when they need a certain connection that can build up strength and purpose in their lives, especially at times like these when the current pandemic has drastically affected the mental health of people.
Amping adopts one of the categories in the flower petal model of peace education in cultivating inner peace. Amping integrates this concept of cultivating inner peace as we try to have a better relationship with ourselves by simply loving and trusting ourselves and being accepting of who we truly are. What we wanted to achieve as a group was to showcase how we can promote self-care and mental health awareness despite the limitations we are currently facing. The team created social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Its goals was to drive everyone to be in a state of self-care and improve their mental health and overall well-being, all while doing it on social media. We established our account by posting teasers and infographics on the topic matters we planned to discuss, after which we identified aspects of the stuff to focus on, and these were emotional, physical, social, and spiritual health. We allotted 3 days for each of these aspects, and we broke these 3-day series down into 3 parts: its importance, interactive events, and tips and podcasts on improving the specific aspect of the self. During our first week, we launched our teasers and we accomplished 2 of our objectives in the same week, as we reached 50 page likes and followers in our social media accounts. All of the series we posted, which are the emotional, physical, social, and spiritual health series, were able to reach the target interactions and reach that we had planned. Many of our audiences were engaged with what we had, especially during the interactive events launched. In the 14th of November, we launched a webinar entitled Amping Talks, Balancing Mental Health and Academics, with our speaker, Mr. Ralph Vendel E. Musni, MBA, MAGC, RGC, and the results of the webinar unexpectedly proved to be greater than what we expected. All in all, the Amping team has achieved all the objectives we established, and that the insights and evaluation as our success indicators from our action reflect the success of this peace project.
Before implementing our project, we were able to come up with a calendar of activities so that we can track the schedule for the certain activities that we have set up for the day. Everything from the things we post to the culmination of our webinar is scheduled in our calendar. The following shows our calendar of activities. In order to put Project Amping into action, several resources are necessary to employ it. The following are the resources used for this peace project: Canva Pro, Adobe Photoshop CC 2015, Adobe Illustrator, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Zoom, online resources, Spotify, and YouTube. Overall, we consider Project Amping a huge success. During its planning stage, we already set up daily goals to achieve as our success indicators. As presented in the graph comparing these goals to our insights, indeed we were able to surpass our own expectations. Sustainability is an important aspect to address early in the planning and implementation stages of the project. After IDE class, the group will continue to use our different social media platforms to raise awareness in self-care. Moreover, we will identify and look for other groups and organizations who share the same advocacy as we do to organize events or programs for self-care in order to reach a wider audience. As we are presenting this, we are down to completing our final requirements for this class. It was a tough ride for all of us, but it was very fulfilling to say the least. From our planning sessions to the actual implementation and culmination, we crafted everything with dedication and made it as inclusive as possible in order to cater to the majority. We recognized the need for self-care and we wanted to radiate a message that we should never neglect ourselves and try to look out for one another, and we think we did it. We are grateful to our IDE 20 instructor, Ms. Nads, our team members who work behind the scenes, and most especially to those who expressed their support in our project. Through this project, we were able to touch people's lives. Finally, always remember that self-care is never selfish. Amping kanunay everyone!